Alrighty, welcome to day 4 of VBS. We're so excited that you're here today to keep learning more and more about Jesus. We're going to get the countdown up here in just a moment so we can count it down. When we get to the end, I think we should just yell stellar today, all right? So when we get all the way to the bottom, I think it's a good day just to say stellar. But hold on, we got to wait for it. Do, 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 do. I learned this song from Astronaut Orion. All right, ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stellar! All right, we're so excited for our stellar day of VBS. We're going to be blasting off. We're going to be learning more things about the world and space. But even more importantly, we're going to learn more things about Jesus and his stellar, awesome, epic, never-ending love for all of you. So before we get going, if you haven't had a chance yet and you want to share a God sighting you have, does anybody have a God sighting from yesterday at VBS or yesterday at home that they want to share? Yep. Shining the light for Jesus. Then you give everybody a God sighting when you do that. Anybody have any other ones?
I know
Okay, well, we got one right here.
Coming to VBS.
Coming to VBS, Miss April raised her hand.
First and second graders, what happened during music yesterday? Do you remember?
Birds are singing.
The birds were singing with us. They were so excited. They really were singing lots.
The birds were excited about your singing. They were singing with you. That's an awesome God sighting. I like that one. So, hey, I think, on day 4, I think our space cadet energy is just a little lower than it usually is. But that's okay, because you know what? Astronaut Adam's energy is just a little lower than it usually is. But we're in this together. We can pump each other up. So let's stand up together and let's get ready to sing with Miss April so we can get ready for our exciting new day.
So we pump up, but if you remember, I taught you this song yesterday, right? This one has a different feeling to it, but see if you can remember it, and we can still try and sing it really well, okay? That you feeling down? Remember? No, that's all right. We've all felt this way before. Okay, so we'll give it a try, MJ.
You're feeling down. We've all had those days. We've all felt that way sometime before. Yeah, you're sad. Well, that's alright. We've all cried for something more. Everyone has felt this way before. Feel what you feel, 'cause the God of creation's the author of peace with no limitations. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't try to run from your heart, it's the feelings. The God of the stars is the source of all healing. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled. Yeah, you're sad. Well, that's alright. We've all cried for something more. Feel what you feel, 'cause the God of creation's the author of peace with no limitations. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't try to run from your heart, it's the feelings. The God of the stars is the source of all healing. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled. 'Cause everybody's felt this way. When we see someone in pain, we can comfort them and say, feel what you feel, 'cause the God of creation's the author of peace with no limitations. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't try to run from your heart, it's new feelings. The God of the stars is the source of all healing. Don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled.
Good job singing, everybody. All right, before we learn our Bible point for today, we're going to see if we remember our Bible points from the first 3 days, okay? So who thinks they can say the beginning part before we say shine Jesus light for day 1? Anybody, you got it? Well, all right, hold on, ready? Say it in here, and when she says it, then we have to say shine Jesus light.
When life feels dark, shine Jesus light.
All right, who thinks they can say it from day 2? All right, I saw your hand.
When people don't get along.
Okay, say it in here.
When people don't get along.
Shine Jesus light. And now, on day 3, there was an action. Does anybody remember the action? Boom. All right, and then when we did the action, we did this. Boom. Then what did we say? Yeah, when good things happen, shine Jesus light. And that's the things. Every day we can look for one of those boom, awesome moments, can't we? But now I have a question, all right? How many of you also sometimes during the day have the opposite of that and you have one of these moments? All right, does anybody have moments like this during the day or during the week sometimes? And I'm going to raise my hand because that happens for me too. And all you kids, maybe look back there at our leaders over there. Hey leaders, do you all sometimes have moments like this? Yep, the leaders are raising their hand. So all of us, like the song, we all have moments like that where we're sad, and we have a God who promises to listen to us, to love us, to care for us even when we're sad. So you know what? Is it okay to be sad? Yes, it's okay to be sad, and we want to go and have people help us and care for us when we're sad. So today, our new Bible point for today, if we want to put it up there, dun-dun-dun, when people are sad,
Shine Jesus light.
let's see, everybody give me your best sad face. Oh man, that just like takes the heart right out right there. Yeah, when people are sad, shine Jesus light. And now the Bible point passage for today is one of my favorite passages, and it's a favorite passage of many from John chapter 14. So if we want to put that one up here. All right, so I'm going to start, and then you repeat after me. Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust God. And then there's one more part we're going to add because Jesus is talking when he says it. So he says, trust God. And the next thing Jesus says is, trust also in me. All right? So let's add that part. Trust also in me. We can trust in God. We can trust in Jesus even when we're sad. He still loves us. All right, we're going to see who our Bible buddy is for the week. So let's just look up here and see who it is today.
Sunny days. Oh, hi there. I'm Soul. Isn't that a cheery song? That's because it's all about me. Yep, nothing cheers people up like when I come out. You might wonder, just what is the sun? Sure, you can see that I'm very bright, and you might know that I'm blazing hot. But what makes me that way? Well, I'm known as a main sequence star. That's a fancy way of saying that I'm mostly made up of two gases, hydrogen, and helium, and that I'm shaped like a ball. I'm also a lot bigger than your home planet, Earth. I'm 110 times as wide, which means you could actually fit around 1 million Earths inside me. Whoa! But I wouldn't recommend that. Grown-ups have probably told you not to touch the stove when it's on. It's so hot, it'll burn you. But I'm even hotter. Like, way hotter. But here's how amazing God is. God put the earth just the right distance away from me so that you get the right amount of heat to live. I'm far enough away that it takes 8 minutes for my light to reach the earth. And I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty important to life on Earth. For one thing, my heat makes it possible for your planet to have water. Lots and lots of water. Yep, you need water for plants, animals, and people to live on Earth. My light even helps your body. Sunlight keeps you healthy and makes your bones stronger. Hanging out in the sun is always a bright idea. I'm so good for you. Just don't forget to put on some sunscreen. One thing I'm great at is cheering people up. Maybe that's why people sometimes talk about sad times as cloudy and happy times as sunny. In fact, sometimes people get extra sad in the winter when I'm not around as much. That's called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD for short. Being in the sun helps your body make a chemical that puts you in a better mood. My sunny rays can bring cheer to the saddest of days. But even if I'm hiding behind closed doors or can't shine as much in the winter, Jesus is always there to cheer you up, and you can turn around and shine His light on others who need a smile. In the Bible, the book of John chapter 14 verse 1 says, "Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God." When you see someone who looks sad, or maybe someone who's crying, you can be like me and bring cheer into their lives. When people are sad, shine Jesus' light.
When people are sad, shine Jesus' light. So what I want everybody to do, I want you to try something for a second, all right? So we sometimes have those down days like this, right? So put your thumbs down, all right? Those sad days or those sad moments or those sad things that happen. So we have our thumbs down, but also the Bible tells us each and every day, no matter what happens, to look for things to be thankful. So bring the thumbs up too. You got both of them, all right? And then hook your hand together like this. All right, so even on the sad moments, we can look for things to be thankful. And when our hands are hooked together like this, what's it look like we're doing? Praying, right? So we can pray, and we know that we have a God who listens to us when we tell Him the things that we're thankful for and excited about, and we know that we have a God that we can pray to even when we talk about the things that make us sad. He loves us and cares for us in both of those. So before we launch today, we're going to have a prayer moment, but I just want to remind you guys, one, celebrate, be thankful for. Yesterday, for our mission project, was the most money we've raised in a single day all week. So I'm excited to see what happens today. Now, we have Orion and Sirius. I wonder what they're up to. Let's look over here and see what's going to happen next.
You know, it's sad and happy that our adventure is almost over.
Not quite yet, but yeah, I agree.
I prayed to God last night about our adventure and thanked Him for being with us.
Me too. I also thanked Him for our new friends.
Yeah, you know something? I like the view of space, but you can't see the sun. I really miss the bright sun and home. I miss the bright sun from my backyard at home. Serious, I miss my family. I want to go home.
Yeah, so do I. Maybe we should go home tomorrow. Hey, remember the sun song we sang when we were little? You should sing it. Maybe it'll make the sun come out.
Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Hey kids, help me out.
Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
Hi kids, I'm Soul the Sun. I heard you're sad because you haven't seen me yet. Well, here I am.
It worked.
Nice to meet you, Soul. I'm Orion.
Oh, too hot to shake. How about a groovy sun shake instead? You guys want to try it out?
Hi, Soul. I'm serious. We're so happy to see you, but we're also homesick and want to go home. We feel so alone.
I'm sorry you feel so lonely.
Do you think you could help us? We're feeling very sad. Please.
Sure, I know a Bible verse that just might help you out. Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God, John 14:1. You can trust in God. God will lead you home.
How do we trust in God?
Yeah, I never thought of it like that. How do we trust in God?
I'm so glad you asked. Come with me and I'll explain.
Wouldn't it be cool to see Soul around today in that awesome costume? Isn't that awesome? Well, today I went up to Soul and he said, wait, you can't give me a high five because I'm going to hurt your hand. I said, it doesn't matter. My hand hurts already from all the fives from all of you guys. You swing so hard. It's awesome. All right, so we're going to get ready to launch off for today and go to our sessions. But before we launch off for today, let's do this, all right? So make the thumbs down and make the thumbs up and lock your hands together, all right? And then repeat after me in prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for loving me, and caring for me, even when I'm sad. Help me look for things to be thankful each and every day. We love you, Jesus. Amen. All right, we'll blast off and